guys, it's Mark Zicree, Mr. Sci-Fi, also known as Mark Zicree of Space Command. And someone was mentioning to me the other day that a popular form of video on the internet is like where people unbox stuff and for the first time and they get to see it, what's in it along with you. And I've never done one of those, but propitiously a box arrived today. Look at this thing. And I know what is in this. Okay, now many of you know that I collect spacesuits. You know, there's the one from Star Trek and the one from Outland, and over there is one from Aliens, and it was also used in Outland. And so I found something on eBay, and I picked it up, and I have not yet seen it in person. So the reason I do this, by the way, is because for Space Command, I found that big budget science fiction films, The Tank, are the greatest source of terrific stuff for a low price relatively, and where they poured a ton of money into it, and the quality is very, very high in what they make, but no one saw it because the movie tanked. So, and now this is, of course, is not true with Aliens, you know, obviously, but it is true with many of the items I buy from films like Cloverfield Paradox and Thunderbirds, the live-action Thunderbirds that Jonathan Frakes did, and this movie. Now, I'll tell you all about what this is, and we'll open it and we'll take a look at it. So, you know, I'm a huge fan. Those of you who have been following Mr. Sci-Fi for some time know that I'm a huge fan of the planet Mars and what Elon Musk is doing now with getting to Mars and all of that stuff. So, and The Martian Chronicles is one of my favorite books. And Ray Bradbury, interestingly enough, wrote a screenplay of that in 1963. I've got a copy of that Ray signed to me. And sadly, that movie was never made. But there have been very, very, very few great science fiction movies set on Mars, or even good ones. One of my favorites from when I was a kid was Robinson Crusoe on Mars, and I actually got to know two of the lead actors from that movie, and actually even met the writer of that film. But until The Martian, really there have been very, very few that were of high quality. And so back in the year 2000, they made a film called Red Planet, and it was set on Mars, and it was about an expedition to Mars, and it's just not a good movie, not a good movie. And it has a wonderful cast. Carrie-Anne Moss is in it 1 year after she starred in The Matrix. Terrence Stamp, who's one of my favorite actors, he was brilliant in Billy Budd. If you've never seen him when he was young, he was quite something. And he was also, of course, General Zod in Superman and all sorts of stuff. So he's been in many wonderful, wonderful roles. Toby Dammit, short directed by Federico Fellini in an anthology film called Spirits of the Dead. Again, Terrence Stamp is just great. So, but this was a movie starring Val Kilmer and Tom Sizemore. And rumor has it, and I haven't verified this, but rumor has it that Val Kilmer and Tom Sizemore hated each other so much they would not even appear in the same shot together, and that any shot that shows two of them together was actually shot like as a split screen shot. I don't know if that's true, but it's very possible, because I've heard a lot of things about Val Kilmer over the years being extremely difficult in many ways. Though if you've never seen him in Top Secret, that's a great role and a great film, very funny, and I recommend it. But okay, so let's get on with opening this box. 'Cause what I bought was Val Kilmer's suit from that movie, and it's a space suit, but it doesn't include the helmet, doesn't include the neck collar. But let's see what we got. It was on eBay, the price was good, and we shall open this thing up with my handy scissors, and we will see what we will see. So let's see, here's the box, and I am going to cut it open, and we will see what's in here. So hold on one second as I use both hands to open it. And it just arrived. I have not opened it previously. And we will see what is in here as we struggle to open it. It is very, fortunately, it's been packed very well, and which is good. And I love eBay. You know, it's funny because before eBay and before the internet, those of us who collected things would look for a lifetime for things and never find them. And they would be enormous rarities and often very expensive. But thanks to eBay, you can find pretty much everything you're looking for one way or another, you know, over time, and not usually that long a time either. You know, so it's a pretty great thing. So okay, here we go. So this is, I've opened the box, and let's see what we have in here. Wood hanger. It's a good start. And it's in a garment bag. How interesting. So let's see what we see in here. Wow, this is great. Okay, guys, so look at this thing. Wow. Okay, it's got a couple of layers in it. See, this is the thing about Hollywood movies that cost millions and millions of dollars. They really put the time and care. This is Gallagher's suit. You can see his name Gallagher on it. Okay, there we go. And it's got all these great, cool details on it. Really cool ribbing. And if you see, it's got, I'll take it out of the garment bag a little more, and we'll see, wow. It's got these very cool leg things, and on the back, let's see what we've got on the back. On the back, it says Gallagher as well, and it's not, you know, that was the character that Val Kilmer played, and, you know, I mean, it's heavy. It's heavy, it's big, it's definitely very, very cool. Zips up the front, and so the point being that you can see they put a lot of care into it, a lot of design, and so this is something that with Space Command we can repurpose and use, and it'll be much less expensive than had we actually made it ourselves, because it's custom made and not off the shelf, God knows. And it's got the patches from the original film, so it says Mars on it, and I think on this arm it's got a patch of sort of a stylized futuristic American flag. I'll have to count the stars. It's actually lenticular, so as you move it, it shifts, which is pretty cool. And but we'll just see, you know, as we explore this further, what it's like, and maybe even at some point I'll try it on and show it to you guys. I believe that at one point it was cut open to save his life in the movie by Carrie-Anne Moss, and then of course it had a neck piece and a helmet, and really, really cool. So anyways, this is just my bagging video, first one ever, my box video, opening a box. I hope you've enjoyed it. You can see there's these really cool little pieces here, and just put a space helmet on that and a breather pack, and it'll be good to go. So so that's about it for now. We're going to do many more videos in the future, in the near future. We're very busy at work on Space Command. It's really coming together. And that's about it for now. So thanks for everything, and we'll talk again real soon. Bye, guys.